Emoji J just did that to get us started, to get us like in the mood to hear about our cat. As you saw, we're gonna have three special guests tonight, and I'm really excited because Emoji J is my admin. He is taking care of who's going to be on the show. So if you do have a cat and you want to be on the show, please make sure you reach out to him and let him know so that way he can get you on the show. Like, what's really exciting about this is that, yes, Jay, we definitely appreciate Jay. He's a very busy guy. He's doing a lot of stuff on the app all the time, so that's a for sure, for sure. He is definitely busy on this app. So we want to definitely hit him with a fave. And we also have three special guests tonight, which I am super excited about. Who's super excited about our special guests? We're going to get to see three different kitty owners. Hello. I know I'm excited. Hi, Bree. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So our three guests are Queen Amanda, Pot Princess, and the Bebe AF. Super, super, super cat owners. Hello. Meow. It's the super cats for me. Okay, but before we get started, I have one other trivia question. What is it called when a cat needs the ground? Sneagling, snurgling, rubbing, or kneading? Who knows the answer? What is it called when the cat needs on the ground? Rubbing, kneading, kneading. Ooh, let's see. It's not called kneading. Who said rubbing? It's not called rubbing. Anybody else for snurgling or sneagling? Snurgling or sneagling, anybody? You want to go with the snuggled? Sucks. Pot Princess, thank you. Hello, me, thank you. Let's go with snurgling. Who said snurgle? Snurgle is the right answer. When a cat needs the ground, it's called snurgling. They develop the habit as kittens because it helps their mother produce milk. Thank you, me. So, yes, okay. Let's start with our first guest. We'll come back to a few more trivia questions as we move on. Let's go with our first guest tonight. Well, actually, no, we have some more time still. Ooh-wee, yay. Okay, you ready for another question? Let's get this started. How many different sounds can a cat make? 10, 27, 100, or 150? So someone says 27. Wrong. Somebody says 100. Bing, bing, bing. Right. AQT with the win. Cats can make about 100 different sounds. A dog can only make 10. Oh, good job, guys. AQT got it. Okay, let's ask one more. How many breeds of domestic cat are there worldwide? 140, 280, 70, or 210? 140. Somebody says 210. Let's look at that first. Nope, not 210. Who said the next one number? The next number was 280. Nope. 140. Queen Amanda? Nope. What's the last number? 70. All right. Although it is a matter of some contemplation, there are approximately 70 breeds of domestic cat recognized by at least one major cat registry. The International Progressive Cat Breeders Alliance recognizes 73 feline breeds. So isn't that awesome? Hello, welcome to Meow and Me. All right, so who do we have going first? I have Queen Amanda on the list. Are you ready, Queen Amanda? Pot Princess needs to go first. Is Queen Amanda okay with that? Hello, welcome to Meow and Me. Okay, that's great. Okay, Pot Princess in the box, please. She's here. So let's invite our guest. Throw up Pot Princess's emoji. Her emoji is the bear and the little poof. Like, welcome her. Give her a warm welcome. Everybody.
Thank you. Hey.
Hello.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Yay! There you go, Amy. Okay, no, I'm so excited. So, okay, first off, we got lots of questions for you. Can we see your cat?
Uh, yes, maybe he's kind of in his little sleeping spot at the moment.
Oh, that's perfect. Get him where he sleeps, Pot Princess. That's what I say.
How do I switch the camera here?
Oh, look at him. He's so fluffy.
Yes, this is Jerry. He's been sleeping a lot lately just because he's actually been a very poopy boy. He's had to go to the vet and he's been kind of a constipated cat, and I almost had to take him back to the vet today, but he actually went to the bathroom, so yay.
Oh, well, we have a lot of questions about you and your cat Jerry. And did you say he or she?
He. His name is Jerome, but he goes by Jerry.
Okay, Jerry for short. My ex-fiance was named Jerry. I got this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna remember this spot, Princess. Okay. So what inspired you to become a pet owner?
Well, I've had cats ever since I was little. My sister. So my parents always said no more pets. Me and my twin sister are the youngest of four girls. So my sisters all had dogs, birds, everything. My parents said no pets at all. Well, my oldest sister came over with this tiny little cat in her jacket one day, and my parents couldn't say no to two 6-year-olds screaming, "I want a kitty." So I've always had cats. So it's been Kitty, it's been Mickey, and now it's Jerry. So
I love it. I love the 6-year-old screaming for the meow. Let's go. Can we hear your 6-year-old self scream for the kitty? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Tell me your rescue.
You almost had me do it too.
I know, I'm just teasing. It's the kitty for me. That's right. Can you tell me, like, was Jerome a rescue cat? Did you buy him at a place? Can you tell me your story with Jerome?
So Jerome is my boyfriend's cat. So I live with them now. So he is now my cat, but he's originally my boyfriend's cat, and my boyfriend found him at the shelter, and he was needing a friend, and so was Jerry. But Jerry was the big fat cat no one wanted to adopt. He was 10 years old. He was adopted once and taken back because, like I said, my cat's a very poopy cat. He doesn't like to use the litter box. Yes, he'll use it to go pee, but to poop, he doesn't. That's just him. And the shelter told the person who brought him back this. Well, they also told my boyfriend that this is the problem. He said no issues, and ever since then they've been like inseparable. And he's become my little buddy. I feed him now, so he doesn't leave my side. I'm the one who takes care of him now, so he's my little buddy. Like, he literally sleeps in the corner with me as I'm streaming. This is his spot. I have it all with his pillows and everything, and since he's been sick and stuff, he's just been laying here or in his corner. So
yeah. And you said, how old is Jerome?
So he's 13 now. 13, yeah.
Have you noticed, and how long have you been with Jerome?
For about 2.5 years.
Like I'm trying to like, so have you noticed anything changing with Jerome as he gets older, like his diet or things that he likes to play with?
So he's not a very playful cat. He literally sleeps all day. He uh the things he does do that are super cute is like when he tries to wake me up for food and the meow's not working, he'll jump up towards where my head is and he'll start like pawing at my head or headbutting me. He does this whole head love thing where if he loves you or he wants food, one or the other, he will just headbutt you and give you a whole bunch of head love all over your face. Um, so I'll literally wake up with him going like this to my head, um, trying to wake me up if I'm not waking up to his meows. And he's always been like that. Even with my boyfriend, he's always been around the head. Like he'll sleep by your head, he'll cuddle by your head. But yeah, so that's one of the cute things he does. And also when he is hungry, he will just flop right on the floor. Like he'll just roll over and just flop, show his belly and just be like, feed me, please. Um, so, but he's been doing that a lot more lately since I wasn't supposed to be giving him the food that he likes, but he's a little picky man, and apparently the $20 for 6 cans of vet food he would not eat. He would not. I went through all of it. I mixed it up. I heated it up. I mixed it with lactulose. I mixed it with water. I did everything to make this cat eat this food, and he wouldn't.
You know that you're bringing up my very next question, Pot Princess. Besides the question, does your boyfriend also headbutt you to wake you up to feed him? No, I'm joking. But my real question about was um what kind of food are you feeding him now that he is an older cat? Because some people have younger cats and don't realize that as your cat gets older, they might have a different diet.
So he is on a special diet. He is on this gastrointestinal fiber food that we do buy. It's the crunchies though. It's the hard food. Um, the soft food that we give him, I just give him like the Friskies or the Purina pate, but I mix it with lactulose.
What is lactulose for everybody who's not familiar?
So lactulose for cats and for humans, it is a laxative
Mhm.
um, that you can take orally. It's liquid. So because he has a stomach issue, even before the vet, this was even when he was at the shelter. They mixed lactulose in his food. So it came with him because he does have stomach issues. He always has. Um, and I've gone through this with my previous cat Mickey. He had the same issues as well. So I'm kind of used to this. But yeah, we mix a little bit of the lactulose in with his food, and we give him the special fiber diet food. Without that, this happens. He gets blocked up. He can't go to the bathroom. Like it's really worth buying the $50 to $70 bag of food for your cat if he has the issues, than having to have a $500 or $600 bill um, to to help him go to the bathroom because he can't do it on his own. Yeah. So your cat's health is very important. Like
Yeah, I was
yeah.
just gonna ask you, like, what are some of your pet's unique behaviors that he does that you think are really cute or like gross or whatever?
Uh,
Mostly cute.
so he doesn't really do anything gross. I have never seen him really do anything like too gross. Besides like licking himself and stuff like that. But no, the the cute things is like I said, when he flops for food, like I don't know how to explain it any other way, but he just flops. He literally takes like relaxes every muscle in his body while he's standing and just flops right on the floor. Like
I
it
love it.
like he it is one of the cutest things. And like I said, the face love is very a unique thing. I never had that with any of the my other cats would headbutt me and stuff, but he literally for like 20 minutes he will just like rub his face up against my face and start purring and yeah, he's just a wonderful cat. The meowing, he's not very vocal, but
No?
he's very vocal when he's hungry. If I have not fed him or he thinks I have not fed him enough, he will let me know.
Oh, either way, right? Okay.
It does it
Is he
doesn't
only
it
an
doesn't
inside cat or is he inside and outside?
he's an inside slash balcony cat. We won't
Oh,
let him
balcony
outside, but
cats.
we will let him out on the balcony. So when my boyfriend adopted him, they did never had a balcony. He wasn't allowed outside. But when we moved in together and we moved into the apartment, he the first thing he did was go explore outside. So we have furniture and stuff outside, and he just loves to go lay on it. Like I think one of my pictures for the flyer on here is literally my cat sprawled out on my balcony on the furniture. Like, yeah.
It is pretty cute. Yeah. So, what do you do? I mean, in real life, when I have a problem, I get out my kitty whip or my Slim Jim and I tell people bad kitty. What do you do with your cat if they have some bad behaviors?
I I literally just I literally just yell at him to stop, and normally he will. But we don't have all these toys and stuff because he's not a toy cat. I have his bed and everything like literally sitting right there is his bed with all his toys and everything. And he will sit in the bed. He will be a total loaf because he barely fits in that bed, but he won't play with the toys. He won't go near them. He's never really been much of a toy guy. Even if you try to like with a string or something, not he's not really an active cat. He likes to sleep and eat and meow at
I
you.
like that. That sounds like my last
Yeah,
boyfriend. Yeah, I mean, it could have been eat, sleep, and meow. Yes. Okay. Ooh,
right.
sounds hot. Okay. What have you ever had in a medical emergency with your cat? And if you have, how did you handle it?
Actually, just recently is what we've just been through. He was just literally at the vet for the last so I took him for 3 days straight. They told me to take him back and forth in the Uber until they finally said for 2 days, why don't we just let him stay overnight, which was the worst 2 nights ever. It's really hard when your cat's not there. Even if he's having issues and not feeling well, like not having your presence there with the cat, like not having Jerry there, me and my boyfriend were just saying it's really weird. Like, even if he's not in the room with us and he just spends all the day in the living room and we're in the other room, it's just really weird not having him around. And actually, this is where Meet Me comes in. In I don't even know how to express it. My friends on here and my support on here realized that I didn't have much money to take my cat to the vet and that it was going to be a very hard time. I didn't ask for money. I didn't do anything. I had a couple of my supporters, and I'm not going to mention names because they want to stay anonymous. Actually, come through and help me with my vet bill. And I'm not trying to tear up, but the people on here and your actual true support and how you know they actually came through and helped me with half of my vet bill because my vet told me I wasn't able to do anything unless I had $250 up front. Then we could do a payment plan. So I was telling my friends on here and the people who support me on here the story, not asking for money, nothing like that. And literally I had 2 or 3 people snap me and say, here, how can we get you money? And you know what? I don't normally take it and I would normally not take anybody's money. But for my cat, I was in tears. I was crying. I didn't know how to make him any better. And now he's back to himself again. And I went through this thing with my cat Mickey. So it tugged on my heartstrings because it's the same thing. Um, it's the same problems he had and everything like that. And he's around that age, and I just didn't want anything to happen. So the people on here, and I'm not trying to make you cry either. And the people on here literally literally helped me out so much that I don't know how to be any more grateful to any of them, to just show them pictures and tell them that my cat pooped. Like, because that was literally what, because that's literally why he was going to the vet. So yeah, so I'm not trying to make anybody cry or anything, but the support on Meet Me, when you have your true friends and your true support, you really know who they are on here. So.
I appreciate that story, and thank you for sharing that. That means so much to everybody. I think that we can all feel that, and we all have ran into good people on the app, and I think that we can all like meow right along with you with that. Like, if we were going to say something in the comments, we should be all meow, meow.
Right,
So,
right.
facts. Hello, you're a good mom. What are like we're getting down to the end of my interview with you, Pot Princess, about your cat. But what is one thing that you would say to somebody who doesn't have a cat, but is maybe thinking about getting a cat? Like, what is the one thing that you, or just what would you say to them as being an owner of a cat, to influence them to potentially rescue a cat at a shelter or to adopt a cat?
So, like I said, I've never had any other pets but cats. And I don't think it's ever going to change. The cats in my life have brought me so much joy, have been there through everything. They feel your emotion. They know when you're happy. They know when you're sad. They know when you need something. So I would tell anybody who's looking to adopt a pet to really consider adopting a cat, because when you're happy or sad or anything, they share your emotions with you. They're very empathetic, if I'm using the right word. Like I tell everybody, cats are going to take over the world. um, that is my conspiracy theory. So they are watching. They are very smart cats, and one day we're going to be ruled by them. So be nice to them. Be nice to them.
It's the world of the kitties for me.
Yes,
Oh,
this is my crazy kitty conspiracy. I do have a crazy kitties conspiracy. So.
all right, Hot Princess. The last thing I'd love for you to do is share with us is, please tell us when you stream on the Meet Me app, like what kind of things can people expect in your stream? If you have any important events coming up, please tell us about them.
Well, I do a lot of just streaming, listening to music, kind of chilling, vibing out, smoking pot. Um, but um, but also, if you want to see Jerry and my cat, you watch me while I'm eating, because he will literally come up here and try and steal my food. You will see his face. You will actually see him try and eat my burger. So if you want to see Jerry, then come and watch me while I'm eating on here. But I do a lip sync battle on here every other Friday. Emoji J helps me put that together. He is amazing. He does my flyers and my website and does all the promoting for me and does everything I could ever ask for. So if you need anything like that, flyers, promotion, anything, go ask Emoji J, because he does help. He's on Instagram, so if you need anything like that, go hit him up, because he's awesome. And if without him, my lip sync battle would not exist. So, but that's what we do on my stream.
Okay. Yay. Well, thank you so much for coming on this show. Can we get another like emoji, a little puff puff or a teddy bear in the comments? Thank
Yes,
you,
spam the
Pop
teddy bears
Princess.
for emoji J.
Hit her
Thank
with
you
the
so much. Thank you for
meow.
having me on your stream.
No problem, Pot Princess. Thanks for coming on. All right, we're moving on to our next guest. After just a brief interlude, I have just a couple questions for you. So our next guest is going to be, I think, Queen Amanda, because I think they just did a little switcheroo, or is I think that's what we did. We think we did a little switcheroo. But before we bring Queen Amanda out to show off all of her freaking fur babies, hello, we are going to ask a question. What year was the first major cat show held in the United States? 1921, 1895, 1952, or 1842? Let me 1052? I think you meant 1952. Is that correct? You meant 1952? Wrong. Amanda says 1921. Wrong. Who said 1952 is wrong? 1842? Wrong. 1895. Yay! You got the buzzer. 1895 was the first major cat show in the United States. It was in May of 1895 at Madison Square Garden in New York City. It featured 176 cats. 170 cats, including 2 ocelots, 2 wildcats, and 3 civets. A brown tabby female Maine Coon named Cozy was named Best in Show. Woo-wee! It's trivia night here, Kitty Commander. All right, you ready for one more question? One more, and then we're bringing Queen Amanda to the box. So if she can request the box, we're getting ready. Hello? What is the normal body temperature of a cat? 94 degrees Fahrenheit, 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 degrees Fahrenheit, or 102 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 94, 106, 98, or 102. 98? Nope. 102. 102 is correct. We'll go with the 0.5. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see the 0.5. The normal body temperature of a cat is approximately 102 degrees Fahrenheit. If your cat has a body temperature over 104 or below 99, you should contact your vet. So, yay, you're welcome for some trivia. Hello. A little meow meow trivia for you. We're going to bring in our next guest, and that's Queen Amanda. Can we welcome our next guest with some fire emojis? I think that's her emoji.
Hello.
Hello. Meow.
How are you?
Good. I can't believe. Well, tell everybody where you're from.
I am in the land down under where women roar and men plunder. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Whenever people ask me that in a battle, that's what I tell them. I'm from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, she's from the land down under where what? Men roar and women plunder.
Women roar and men plunder.
Oh, I like that. Women roaring. Can I hear you roar?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay,
It
wait.
is 10:30 in the morning here.
Probably too early for a good roar. You're right. So first off, can we see your kitties, Queen Amanda?
Let's see if we can find them all. So
Okay, she's got a lot of them, so it's wherever you can find. Yeah, let's go for. Oh, there's a big fluffy one. Let's go see that one.
This is Angel. There's Tammy. This is Freya. There's Batman. This is Leo. We're going to go outside now.
There's the kitty playground.
So yes, we're fully enclosed out here. The rest are kind of hiding at the moment. That's Norris and Maya.
Oh wow, they're so pretty.
It is currently 33 degrees here. So there is Possum. Puss, 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 puss. That's Pandia. Puss, 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 puss.
Aww. It's the
That's
little
Dan-
meow for me.
You got Dancer. This is Lady Celine.
Lady
got-
Celine. Ooh.
This is Rhea.
Oh, they're so pretty.
There's Cyrus. And this is Thea.
Oh, look at how cute that was. Oh my God, who was your fave?
Favorites. Oh, sorry, she can come out. Watch out, babies.
I want to
Coming
get
back.
kitty swarmed.
Coming.
She's living my best life.
Cyrus is staying. So we haven't seen Lila. Lila is very good at hiding. I'm just trying to see if she is somewhere outside. No, she's not down there. So I'll tell you a little story about Lila. I actually had a really bad flea problem in the last few months, and I had an exterminator come out to come and treat. However, there was one cat I could not find to bring back inside. I'm just going to turn the camera around for a second. To bring back inside, it took me 30 minutes to find her, and I've already checked the spot that she was in. That time she's not there today, but I do have another cat here named Lila. She's definitely not down there. So she did tuck herself away right down in here, which is not able to be seen unless you're right on top of it. So she's found another little hiding spot out here. But she is a little grey and white cat.
I love it. Can you tell us, okay, altogether, Queen Amanda, how many cats do you have?
I haven't shown you them all yet.
Oh my God, there's more. Let's
As I told you, I did have a little surprise for you today. There are another 4 cats down the back, which do belong to my friend and tenant who lives with me at the moment. So that's her space. I'm not going to go down there. But I do also have...
Yeah, we're on a streamer field trip.
This little girl here. Her name is Vor. And Vor, about a week and a half ago, became a mum for the second time.
Kittens!
We have tiny little babies at the moment.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't see them with the hard eye. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at how little they are. Oh, Amanda, they are. How many days old are they?
So they were born on the 27th.
So 2 weeks?
Yeah, so they'll be 2 weeks on Saturday.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Oh, I have just found Lila. I have a rubbish pile right out the front here. So it's got to go to the tip, but Lila is hiding just there inside the pile of rubbish there.
That's what some cats just like want to get incognito, you know. They just want to go, you know, undercover.
Lila's pretty shy. So I mostly have ragdolls. I am actually a ragdoll breeder. So these are pedigree ragdolls, have full lineage of where they all come from. I've done a lot of research on genetics and testing and all the things like that. So these little kittens here, I obviously own their mother, their father. I also own their these one, I have two. I actually have two litters at the moment. The other litter I have does not live with me at the moment. They are with a friend of mine, and it's that litter I was thinking of. I do have the grandfather here of that litter as well. But they're nearly 10 weeks old, those ones. So one of them will actually be coming back here with me very soon, though.
You know, and I love that. Thank you. First off, thank you for taking us on this tour, because I think sometimes, oh, here we go. Oh, Amanda. Oh my God.
They're just starting to open their eyes.
They're so tiny.
So they have just about doubled in size since they were born. But they're
They're so cute. So cute. I mean, just taking us around, you know, sometimes too, like you said the type of cat you breed is called a ragdoll. Can you tell us what that means?
So it's just a breed, like like in your dogs, you've got German Shepherds and Siberian Huskies, and so ragdolls is just a breed. Ragdolls are actually a man-made breed. So they're actually created by a lady named Anne Baker, who came across a Angora type cat who was named Josephine, and she mated her to, I believe it was one of her neighbour's cats, because Josephine had these floppy-like traits, which is quite common in what we know to be ragdolls today. So what a lot of people don't actually know about ragdolls, a lot of people know the breed ragdolls, and they see ragdolls as a breed that have blue eyes and pointed features. So like your typical normal pointed, let me see if I can find one here right now, like Angel here. She's still in the same spot I left her. So Angel is a seal point tabby. So she's a traditional pointed cat. So most ragdolls are known for their blue eyes, their darker points, so around her face, her ears and her legs are all darker, and then their cream coloured body. So what a lot of people don't know is that this is not the only variation of ragdolls that there is. So what actually got me into becoming a breeder of ragdolls, I actually had already had 2 ragdolls, and I had 2 other cats at the time, and that was it. Those were my cats. I was also fostering some kittens at the time, and I went with my friend to go to the breeder that I got Angel from, and because she was picking out a kitten, and when I got there, I seen this little kitten who I'd never seen anything like it before. And I could just best describe him as this kind of little brown lavender coloured kitten who was just different from anything that I'd ever seen, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. He is sitting in front of me right now. His name is Leo. So he is a solid lilac ragdoll. So solid ragdolls obviously are one colour. So you can see his whole body is the same colour. He is a beautiful brown golden colour with lilac hues. As you can see, his nice little side profile there for you. Leo's ears. Leo was a show cat. He was a show cat. He can't be shown anymore. I cannot show solid ragdolls in Australia anymore, but also because of his ears. He did actually have 2 oral hematomas at separate times, which now he has cauliflower ear, which is why his ears are like that. But he was what started me.
People who don't know what an oral hematoma is, or can you tell everybody what that is?
Yeah, so I have 2 dogs. One of my dogs loves to lick the cats. This
like dogs too.
Him right here. He loves to lick the cat's ears. So he had licked Leo's ears a little too rough, a little too often, and Leo got an infection and scratched his ear, and which caused basically the cartilage in the ear to separate, which put fluid inside his ear. So he had surgery on one of his ears, had lovely little drains coming out of it, stitches everywhere. It's quite disgusting, but that healed. The other one wasn't as bad, so he didn't end up getting surgery for that ear, but he does have cauliflower ear in both ears, which basically means that the cartilage in the ear is no longer standing up. It just kind of crumples, I guess, and looks like cauliflower. I guess that's why it's called cauliflower ear.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
so I think boxers get it as well, like as in people boxers get cauliflower ear if they get hit too much or things like that. So it doesn't just happen. It's quite rare in cats. He's obviously had it in both ears, but he's the only one of my 25 cats that I have here that have had it. But I do know of one other cat who did have it as well. But other than that, I've never heard of another cat having it. So it's quite
25 kitties. Oh, yay. Okay, sorry. I just got excited. Sorry, I just went off on it. It was like 25. Okay. So thank you. Now I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to know, obviously with 25 cats, you are an experienced expert cat owner. Like, you can't say if you have 25 cats that you're not an expert. And the fact, thank you for taking us on a tour of your whole facility. Like, we got to see how clean it is, how well spaced all of the cats are, all their equipment, like what they get to play with, and it's really like a beautiful resort basically for these kitty cats. Like, this is a resort for a cat. Like, there's equipment, there's toys, there's everything is going on here. I love that. I love that. Tell me what motivates you now to continue to do this work with cats.
So in terms of the breeding aspect, as I said, solid ragdolls are not very common in the ragdolls. In where I am in particular in Australia, and better yet in Western Australia, Leo is the only solid lilac ragdoll in Western Australia. There is only maybe a handful of them in Australia altogether. But also, not only is there the solid ragdolls, but there's also minks. So those kittens that I showed you in that litter, there is 2 seal. There's one seal bicolor girl. That was the little girl that I picked up and showed you. There is a seal mink boy. So he was the much darker coloured cat. There's a seal mink torty bicolor girl in there, as well as a red bicolor boy. So it's basically just genetics and colour variations. Mink and solid ragdolls have been around as long as the traditional pointed ragdolls. And for me, my passion lies with the solids and minks, not just about promoting them to the normal, pet owners as just another variation of the beautiful ragdoll, but also to continue to establish them here in Western Australia and develop them as part of the breed, because there's just not many around. In Western Australia, I think there is maybe only 1 or 2 other breeders that actually breed solid ragdolls. They're they're not very common. Most people, when they do think of the ragdoll, they do want that pointed, blue-eyed cat. But the solid ragdolls are, I guess, my preference, as well as the minks, just because, I mean, they do have a very soft coat. Some people will tell you that a ragdoll's coat does not tangle and does not get matted. Let me tell you, with 25 cats, I definitely have to brush out mats out of my cats. So anybody that tells you that a ragdoll never mats, that's an absolute lie.
Yeah.
So
Tell
yeah.
us also, Amanda, like your expertise, tell me more about like are these kind of cats good with a family? Like what do they like water? Like tell us more a little bit more specifically about the breed specifically.
So ragdolls, they are a family cat, definitely. They're quite the main characteristic known of the ragdoll, the main trait, is the floppiness of them. And that's how they actually got their name, was because you just pick them up and they just flop. So let me see if I can.
They are so fluffy. That is no joke either. They are adorably fluffy.
If I tried to do that with Leo, I wouldn't have a chance. Give me 1 second here.
If you're just tuning in now, welcome to Meow and Me. Our special guest is Queen Amanda.
So this is Angel again. So Angel, she's not quite happy here like this, but she's kind of starting to settle now that she can see that I've got her nice and secure. But ragdolls are known to be cuddled and held, and they do, like you can see most cats, when you hold them upside down like this, they won't stay there. You can see like she's quite comfortable, just like that.
Just even bird, relaxed. Like you can tell she likes that.
She needs a bit of a brush at the moment. I just put it down, but she's she's quite content with me handling her and just, you know, flopping as the ragdolls do.
I love held like that too, Queen Amanda. I'm joking. Okay.
So they're quite docile. People say they're quite dog-like as well. A lot of people know cats to be quite aloof and standoffish, and look, I'm not going to lie, some of my cats at the sight of another person, they will run and hide. It really comes down to the individual personalities of each cat, and that comes in every single breed that you get. You might find a ragdoll that does like water. I never have given them a pond or anything to play in, but they do have quite a big source of water, because there is quite a few of them. They don't tend to play in it, but they definitely drink quite a bit. So in terms of, I guess, their characteristics, they are a good family pet in the way that they do love cuddles. Some of them won't be a lap cat, but they will often like to come and sit close by. And they do love attention. They can actually learn tricks as well, and play fetch and do things like that, just as dogs do. So
I love it. I feel like I should have given you an entire episode to ask you so many questions, because you have so many cats and I want to know more and more. So I'm going to have you come back again, because we're on to Bebe's time. But are you okay? Will you come back again and tell us more about ragdolls and your kitty cats? Like, this was a special treat, you know. I wish that I had kittens. I mean, I am so excited for you. Like, I am going to definitely try to find you when you're streaming. Like, before you go, I want you to tell us all, when do you stream on Meet Me, or do you stream? And if you do, when can we find you, and where can we ask about these kittens and how they're doing and all of the other awesome kitties in your life?
So I have kind of taken a sabbatical from streaming at the moment. I kind of been streaming maybe once a week, maybe on the weekends at the moment. it's a nighttime stream for me, which is a morning stream for you guys. But yeah, I mean, when I do have kittens, penning all going well, I do actually stream the births. So I usually do put up a little thing on my, on my description to say that, be warned, you will see kittens being born if that's the case. Obviously, I don't have often, that many litters. This is only my 4th litter this year, and it'll be my last litter this year. I don't have any cats pregnant at this stage, so I'm not sure where my next litters will be. But I do, as you can see, I do have quite a few cats that I can and do breed from. So yeah, I'm more than happy to come back at some time and talk more about ragdolls and about cats in general, and also about some genetics. I guess for me, one of my personal things in all of this is learning about genetics. So the health and well-beings of the cats, but also the colours, and it fascinates me of, if I put these 2 cats together, what am I potentially going to get? Because you never know. It is a gamble, but with educated guesses, you can, or educated matches, you can get specific colours as well. So.
Oh, I did that with my ex-husband. I was like, he's got red hair, I got dark hair, my children will have... No, okay. Anyways, everybody, please throw some fire emojis in the comments. Tell Queen Amanda we appreciated her sharing her 25 cats, all of her beautiful babies with us, including the kittens. Oh, were you guys not in love with these kittens? I was in love with them. Yes. I mean, I'm sorry you just got here, San. You missed out on a treat. Thank you so much. I definitely want to have you back. We will be in contact with you. I am going to have to see these kittens at 5 weeks. So
they're nearly 2 weeks now, so that's in 3 weeks' time.
Well, we're gonna look. I'm gonna personally try to find you. Yes, that part.
All right.
We're following the babies. Ugh. I would do that. So okay, thank you, Queen Amanda.
See you later.
My gosh, you guys, that not ragdoll breeder in Western Australia. So our last guest of the night is Bebe. Bebe, are you close by? Is Bebe close by? She's in the box. So we're going to make this quick so that we can try to stay on time. We're going to do 2 trivia questions only. What breed of cat has a reputation for being cross-eyed? Egyptian Meow, Siamese, Himalayan, or Persian? What breed of cat has a reputation for being cross-eyed? Anybody? Queen Amanda says Siamese. Oh, she got it right. Siamese cats are sometimes cross-eyed due to the abnormal uncrossed wiring of their optic chiasm. Woo! Okay, last question of the night. And then we're going to see Bebe and her meow. Okay, if a male cat is both orange and black, he is probably 1, blind, sterile, schizophrenic, or deaf. If a male cat is both orange and black, he is probably blind, sterile, schizophrenic, or deaf. Any guesses? Any guesses out there? Anybody with the guess? Queen Bee says blind. Not blind. If a male cat is both orange and black, He is probably blind, sterile, schizophrenic, or deaf. Not deaf, not blind. So we're left with sterile and schizophrenic. Sterile is the correct answer. If you're just tuning in, welcome into Meow and Me. If a male cat is both orange and black, he is probably sterile. Both of these colors are carried on the female X chromosome that cats receive from their mother. Normal male cats only carry one X chromosome, so they can be orange or black, but not both. Under extremely rare circumstances, however, 1 in 3,000, a male cat is born with an extra X chromosome, in which case it is possible for him to be both black and orange. This is unusual, though, and will almost certainly render the male cat sterile. So Heathcliff was not able to have babies. Heathcliff the kitty cat and Garfield, sorry, they were most likely sterile kitties, okay? So let's do this. We're welcoming Bebe as fuck into the box. AF, I mean. Bebe!
Hey!
Hey, Bebe, thank you for coming on Meow and Me. I love your meow outfit.
Hey, I did it just for you. I was like, this was my Halloween costume because I was like, I needed something cheap and easy, so I went with this. And then Jay asked me to be on here, and I was like, ooh, I know what I'll do. I'll dress up like a kitty for her.
I love it. I dress up as a kitty every Friday night. You can
I know. I see you.
anytime. Bebe, can we see your kitty? Oh my God, yes.
This is Winter Rose. We got her just before at the lockdown.
Oh.
So that's when we got her because my aunt had kitties that were. Oh, look at her! Look how cute she's being right now.
She's being so good.
Yeah. So my aunt cat had a bunch of babies, and I was like, I'll take one because my kids wanted a pet. So
I love it. I'm just like in love. What did you say her name was?
Winter Rose. My daughter named her Winter Rose.
Rose. Your daughter. How old is your
She was
daughter?
really white. Yeah. Ooh, she's being cute.
It's a lovely name. I know, right? Queen Bee, such a pretty name.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. So you just got her in March of 2020?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
About 8 weeks or so. So yeah, so she was just born like in like February or whatever, or like January or whatever.
This year or no, last year you mean?
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Okay.
So she's just over a year old now, but she's still like really playful, you know. And right now we haven't had her. I haven't had her neutered yet, so she goes through her little phases. And my neighbor across the hall, of course. So everybody on my stream, everybody's heard my cat. Meow, meow.
So your cat is calling to your neighbor cat like
Yeah.
that? Is it like that?
Pretty much.
She's in heat, huh?
Like she was in heat. She's okay right now. She's not as bad right now because like a couple weeks ago, like that's all you heard in my stream was my damn cat just meowing away, like just. And I'm just like, you don't get any till I get some. No.
The little kitty boom boom. I'm not mad at her. Like, ooh, let's go, kitty, meow meow meow.
Yeah, I need to hook her up.
So you said you got Winter Rose for your daughter. Have you noticed any benefits of having the kitty for you?
Oh yeah, she's a comfort for me during the day while my kids are at school. You know, when I'm sad or feeling depressed or whatever, like my cat's like right there, and trying to love on me and stuff like that. So she is a good comfort for me as well too. Not just for the kids. The kids love coming in. They'll just be like, come out. I'm like, what do you want? They're like, the cat, and they like just take the cat and run off with her.
So there's a fight over who gets to get the meow.
Yeah, they pretty much do, and yeah. It's funny how we just like I'll take turns, or like the kids will come back to me. They're like, "Okay, I'm taking the cat here," because she's acting up.
Oh my God, that's so typical. How old are your kids?
They're 9 and 12.
Oh yeah, that's right on the age. Like my kids, when I first when I got Binka and Chuck Norris, not that this is about me, were 9 and 12. So that's about it. They're 16 and 14 now, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Bebe, have you noticed any specific behaviors that your cat does to you to show like love or anger or their feelings?
When she's like wants to be all cute and stuff, the cats do that little cute little, and they roll on their back and they,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
You look
I love when she does that. But no, mostly just like she talks a lot. So like I swear sometimes somebody said, I swear your cat just said mom.
Oh.
And my kids have heard it too, and I'm like, I think because my cat knows that if you don't yell for something, you're not going to get anything. So she just figured out how to say my name. Mom.
Oh my God. It does. Some cats I feel like can talk and say different words. I really do believe they can. Like,
yeah.
That is hilarious. Like it never worked for my mom though, yelling mom. Like all she did was disappear more. So that she just went into the bathroom and closed the door. So I don't know if that's what you do to get away from your cat, but I'm just that happens to me. And what, baby?
Oh, when I want to get away from my cat, I usually call one of the kids to grab her, like, get the cat, she's driving me nuts,
So what are some fun things that you like to do with your kitty cat?
She loves to play with her, like, fake little bird.
Mm-hmm.
And so she likes to play around with, like the bird on the stick or whatever. And then when we finally get tired of playing with it, she'll keep playing with it, and then she'll come over later, like carrying it in her mouth with the stick dragging behind her, like I just, and then drops it in front of me, like, look what I just got you.
Oh, so she like brings you like treats. She's like literally bringing you treats to show she thinks you're a big cat. And
yeah, like she brings me her little toys that she plays with, or like she'll leave them in her cat dish, Okay, Tony needs to go.
Yeah, we can go ahead and boot it. I say boot it. I'm like, boot it. It's fine to boot that out. Yep. Yep. So what are some things that you do with your cat every day? What is the day in the life of your cat?
She like comes in and goes in front of my live, tries to take over. She's really smart where like on my tablet, like I have my tablet sitting in front of me, and she'll be laying there and she'll stretch out just enough that she just goes boop and ends my life.
Really?
Yeah, my cat's ended my life like 4 times already.
How many?
About 4 times she's done it where I've had to be like, sorry guys, my cat ended my life, or
oh my God.
But, yeah, she like acts all innocent, like she's just laying there in front of me, and then oh yeah, I have a game on my tablet for my cat. There's a game for your cats on your tablet you could download.
What is it called?
I think it's called Cat Play or something.
What does it look like? Is it a little mouse that runs around, or?
It's a fly, but there's like fly finger, like a little finger that pops up, or you see little bugs. You can go and they can squish them and stuff. So that was my mistake in getting that cat game, because now my cat like knows, oh, she's on her tablet, I'm gonna turn her off.
Has your cat, because you have a younger cat, has your cat ever become aggressive with you or the kids?
She's gotten aggressive. I remember one time. I know it's funny and it is not, but my daughter was in the room playing with the cat, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh my God, the cat just punched me in the face!"
What? She punched her? She didn't claw her. She just like fluffed her in the
Yeah, my cat did it to me too one day, and it finally happened to me. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, so the cat does punch. Okay."
face. What was happening when that happened?
I don't know. I guess my daughter was just being like maybe wanted her to play more than my cat wanted to, or my cat wanted to leave. Because you know how cats are with door closes.
Yeah.
You really can't keep a door closed. They always want to go on the other side of it, no matter what. But
Mhm.
yeah, my cat's gotten a little bit aggressive on my kids sometimes. Scratch them up, or me and her like I'll be like, "Want to fight? Want to fight? Want to fight? Want?"
Oh, who's the bigger kitty? We're like, I'm the
Right?
big cat. I'm the big cat. Don't come
Yeah.
here. I'm the big cat. Well, hey, like, do you think your pet listens to you? Like when
Oh
you're like,
yeah. It's like, hold on, kitty, come here, kitty. Oh, now she doesn't want to listen, of course. I'm like, yeah, she listens. I call her, she's like right here, and she's like right up on me, and
I'm
everybody
like,
hears her
let's go,
meow.
baby. She can call her cat like Lassie.
Yeah, I could just be like, kitty. Like I don't even have to say her name. I just gotta call her kitty as she comes to running. Um,
I love it. I think it's funny. What do you do when you have to what do you do when you have to discipline your Meow? Like what if your cat does something bad, do you squirt it with a squirt bottle, water? Like what do you do?
Normally the only thing that she really does bad is just drive us crazy when she goes like in her crazy, when kitties go into their crazy mode, or I'm trying to do something on my phone or my tablet, my cat's like wanting too much attention and I just can't give it to her. Then I'm like, that's when I'm like, kids, take her. She usually goes into Eddie's room to calm down. That's
Mm,
her calm down spot.
yeah, I like that. I pawn my cats off on my kids too. I
Yeah,
like come get Chuck Norris. He's sitting on my laptop.
yeah,
I do
yeah.
it.
Come get your cat.
I'm like, I bought this. Yeah. Um, yes, his name's Chuck Norris.
That's
Um,
cute.
has is this your first cat, baby?
No, this is my second cat. This is my first cat I had. Her name was Lily. She's almost the same
Oh,
kind of cat.
she's so
She's like
pretty.
she was a cat that liked to sit in the tub and drink the tub water, like the tap water.
With the faucet on?
Yeah, the faucet on. She'd always meow for it on all the time. So we're always like running our water all the time. Thank goodness we didn't pay for water. Yeah.
I
But
love
yeah, I used to call her Silly Lily. But that was my old cat before I had my son. She passed away because I had her about 12 years. And she passed away,
it.
and now we have this cat now. So
I really love that you've had one cat that you've had to see to the end of their life and
yeah,
decided to come and bring cat ownership again back into your life. Um,
yeah.
it's always hard to lose a pet. Can you tell us a little bit about, how you got through losing a pet?
Well, unfortunately, the first time I actually really lost a cat was like I was really small. I was younger, so it was my mom's cat more than my cat. Our cat got ran over, so that was pretty tragic because it was the city who did it, and they felt bad, and they actually thought it was my neighbor's cat because he works for the city, and he's like, "Oh, that's my neighbor's cat. Shit, I have to go tell her." Um, so that was pretty traumatic. Where we didn't have, my mom was like, "That's it, no more cats," and we had dogs after that. And
Mm,
so having Lily for when she was, I adopted her, and she passed away I think shortly after my son was born. So it was sad, like it was heartbreaking, but at the same time it's like, okay, I had my cat over to the city but then I had to turn around and take care of my new baby.
Mm.
So I didn't really have a chance to really ever grieve her. So that's the unfortunate thing. So I do talk about my cat a lot, and my kids know about my cat.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great way that we can keep our memories of our kitty cats with
Yeah,
us even as we go forward, gone but not forgotten, right? Um,
exactly.
there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Um, I just have a few more questions for you.
Okay, no worries.
Um, does does your pet ever annoy you with the amount of attention that it seeks?
Oh yeah, there you can see me sometimes on my thing where I'm just like tossing my cat off of me. I'm like repeatedly like 10 times. I'm like I'm trying to have a conversation here with somebody, or I'm trying to read, or something like my stream, or doing idle stuff, and I'm just like all you see is my poor cat just being not like thrown, but like could you not?
Right? Like, will you stop it? Like, for real? Like,
And
ugh.
then when she was a lot younger, she used to have like her cat frenzy in the middle of the night when I decided to settle down and get ready for bed. Um, there's my cat decided, oh, that's what I'm gonna decide to run around the house for 20 minutes and not stop and just run and jump and parkour all over the house. Like I feel like
Parkour.
the cat's like parkour, parkour, parkour.
Meow. Brr. Let's go. Parkour.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
parkour.
um what is your cat, okay, how does your cat react to your emotions, like if you're really happy or if you're really sad or you're really angry, how does your cat respond to that?
She's very that's a good one. She just like doesn't give a crap sometimes. It's like she just wants to get in there and just be like up in my um just always up in my business, like or just I want my attention and I want my food, I want my water, like so there are times, but there are times where she's like I said when I've been like sad or whatever, she'll come and cuddle with me and rub her face on me and just be like, get me to love on her. And it's like, okay, yeah. So she's good at helping me switch my sad moods. Definitely,
I love that.
definitely.
I love that. My cats
Yeah.
always do cheer me up as well, for sure. Do you
So
have
speaking of bouncing off the walls, this is funny. I had this mattress behind my chair that I used to sit on when I used to stream, and my cat would run up this mattress and sit on top. And it's the same color as my walls, and I forgot that some people don't know that that's a mattress. And so all of a sudden someone was at my stream and they see my cat go up the mattress and they're like, what am I smoking? And did your cat just climb the wall?
Right? Like all of a sudden this cat's like climbing the wall. You're like, what is happening?
Yeah, right. So yeah, it kind of freaked them out. That
Yeah, right. Like for real, for real.
sorry, my kids annoy me.
No, you're fine. So, I was gonna ask you just a couple more questions. Is your cat afraid of anything that you know of?
She's she's afraid of new people, and like she'll run to the door when she hears it knock, but as soon as I get there she's like, I'm out. She goes to hide. It's like
She's
she
like,
wants to, like there's somebody at the door, but I don't want to know about it. And
oh,
she's definitely afraid of new people, especially like men, because she's not used to that. She's only used to me and the kids, because during quarantine it was just us.
mm,
So like when my male neighbor comes over, she's you can't find her.
interesting. So she's definitely, yeah, that makes sense though, because they're like a different smell, right? Different,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah,
body
like
parts.
she's been with us since quarantine, so like all she's ever had was just us. So like anybody new is just like, wait, who are you? And
Mm.
it takes her a while to get like even my friends' kids, like she's just started to get used to them, to the kids, like her kids. And
So
so
that makes a lot of sense to me though, because like, have you ever played a joke or a trick on your cat?
No. Unless it's like I'm running around the house and we're trying to like just try to scare her, a little bit like But I really don't try. I don't really try to do anything too wild to my cat.
My my cats, when I dress up with my cat makeup, my cats get scared and they like sit here and like meow at me and paw me in the face to take it off. And
Yeah, because my cat first did that when she first saw me, and she was just kind of like, oh, and that's why she was all lovey because she was like, oh, you look like me.
yes, she thought it was you. Thank you.
Hey, Cosmo.
Hello, welcome to Meow and Me. Bebe is telling us all about Winter Rose, her meow. Um,
But yeah.
where is your favorite place to hang out with your cat?
Oh, just right here on my bed, just me and her, just chilling, watching TV, or just on my stream, and just you know. So yeah, we just chill in here because she's an indoor cat. She wants to be an outdoor cat, but I'm afraid to let her out.
Yeah, like I can understand it. I don't want anybody snatching your kitty. You know,
Yeah,
this is not a public access kitty. Hello. Oh,
exactly.
facts. It's a private cat.
Get
Yeah,
yourself a cat there,
no
Cosmo.
cat snatching.
No cat snatching here.
Bebe, if you were gonna if somebody was in this stream and they were sitting here thinking about, well, should I get a cat? Should I not get a cat? Can you tell us your thoughts and about getting a cat? Your honest thoughts, not like, yes, go buy a cat, but what are your honest thoughts about being a cat owner?
One thing I like about being a cat owner is that they're the more independence. Like dogs, I love dogs, of course. I had dogs. I have had dogs, but dogs are very needy and they need you, and you gotta walk them all the time and stuff like that. And I live in Alberta. It's like -50 out here sometimes. I don't really want to be taking out an animal to like pick up your poop. Yeah, that happens. So I like the thing about the cat is that they're indoors. They kind of do their own thing when they want to do it. Like my cat's doing her own thing now, and when she wants to go, like I call them her babies. My kids, her babies. But when she wants to go see her babies, she'll go see them. And when she wants to come and hang out with me, we hang out. So I kind of like that little bit of that independence away from, because with the dog, they're just always in your face. Everywhere you go. My cat does follow me around a lot too, but not like a dog. Like a dog is just always there. So that's my like if you're kind of a little bit independent yourself and whatnot, then I would consider getting a cat.
Yeah, I like
But
that.
if you're really needy too, then get yourself a dog because you both will be happy.
I yeah. So yeah, with that, if
With
you're
that, well,
with that, if you're needy to get a dog, or if you're
or a
slightly
cat.
if you're needy, you can get a cat too. Just get
I
more
know
than one.
those cats that Queen Amanda were talking about. I've never heard of those kind of cats, and oh my goodness, I can't wait to see more of her coming back on here and
Yeah,
showing us more about her education on cats. So yes. Oh, good
yeah,
night, NorCal. Thank you
yeah,
for being here.
absolutely for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was even like, oh man, I feel so bad that I have to come on after her because she's like has all this stuff, and I'm like, we could just skip me.
No, no, we're not because I look, we will when I will arrange for her to come back with a bigger time slot.
Yeah,
And
just for the whole show. Yeah,
yeah, with all of these
yeah.
baby kitties and right, you're not the normal cat home. This is an exclusive. We would have an exclusive. Hello? We need an
Right?
exclusive event. Meow. Prr. Like
Wow.
yes, wow.
Yeah, Ricky,
Some
come here, say
we
goodbye.
have
Come here,
seen we have
come
seen
here,
all kinds of kitty
girl.
cats. So
Here, come here. Now you want to fight me? Hey, wait. Everybody
she's
say good
really
night.
pretty.
Yeah, she had blue eyes when she was born. I think she
Mhm.
still has blue eyes. She's just being wild. Like you can see her wild eyes because they're all like big and everything. Those are her
Right?
wild kitty eyes. Yeah.
They definitely get all woo woo
Yeah.
woo. I love
So,
it.
yeah. Oh, she found a fly flying around. Ooh, get it. Get it. Go get it. Get that fly. She's on a hunt
All
now.
right.
She's on a
Well,
kitty
I
hunt.
better, baby, I've got to wrap this up because I think
Yes. All
Jay
right.
is
Well, thank you for having me on here. This is a fun show, and what a great job. And I enjoy also being on Lip Sync Battle with you. Watching you, that was so fun watching you. So yes, I thank you again for having me on your show. Everybody, good night.
Please be baby before you leave.
Oh yes.
Don't leave yet. Baby, before you leave, can you please tell everybody when you stream, like where they can expect where you're at on the app, like what times you stream, what type of stuff to expect before you go?
Well, my name is the baby as AF, and I am, as it says right here, I'm the Idol secretary. And Idol is a top badge in here. He runs a talent show. So all that information is in my bio. So just read that. I also help out Perplexing Poet with one of his shows. And but most times you find me in the mornings. I usually stream early in the mornings. So yeah, so that's where you'll find me. It's either in Idol stream, my stream, or Perplexing Poet.
Idol stream, your stream. Okay, that's awesome. And so you're doing your Idol secretary. What does that mean?
I get the contestants. I recruit talent. Get people to come to the show. I set up the help out with auditions. I get these contestants into the group chat, and I like get them the lineups to get them prepared for week one. Answer questions about the show. I'm kind of the point to point person between Idol and the judges and the contestants and potential contestants who have questions when they come in the stream. I'm there to answer. And yeah, that's how I met Queen Amanda. A lot of people on the app is Wade in the Blues, NorCal,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely people lurking in the background, baby. Trust me. Even if they're not chatting, they're definitely lurking. So if you have a special talent, a singing talent, right? If they have a special singing talent, make sure
or
you
any kind of talent. Like we do puppets, we have rappers, we've had musicians of all kinds. You know, Wade in the Blues is a harmonic plays harmonica. Any kind of talent. Every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we have tryouts. So come on by to the Idol AF and try out for our show.
I love it.
Yeah,
Hit it with a fave. Hit her with a fave if you want to know more and you're like, I maybe am interested in this, I may not be, but hit Bebe with a fave and come and talk to her about it. This is an app where we support as many people as we can by showing up as much as we can to help shows, and we're bringing this amazing content to you and spending time doing that for you. So if you have a special talent, please hit Bebe and up and share your talent with everybody. We want to see what your talent is.
Yeah, and I'll walk you through the whole process of what the Idol competition is different from everybody else on the app. We're the first actual show to be. Idol was the first one to actually have a show on the app, and it's the longest running show on the app. So, you know, that's where all these shows have come from, is thanks to Idol.
Yeah, fantastic. Now,
if the godfather of the app.
If he will just get a kitty cat, we can have him on the show. But if he's got no meow, he can't come over here. Meow.
Okay. Yeah, he only has doggies.
No dogs here. We only have meows. No dogs.
Right.
No dogs.
Well, thank you,
baby.
Much. Thank you. You're beautiful.
I love that we have like a mix of people on this app who have had many kitties. We've seen one kitty, we've seen 25 kitties, we've seen big kitties, we've seen little kitties, we've seen young kitties. all kinds of kitties tonight. And so I want to just wrap this up tonight by saying thank you for coming out for Meow and Me. I appreciate that you've taken your time to tune in and spend this time with all of us. Special thanks to my special guests, Pot Princess. Special thanks to Queen Amanda. Special thanks to the Bebe AF. We appreciate you taking your time out of your lives to share with us about your meows. And it means a lot to me too, as just as somebody who is a huge cat fan. We appreciate you. Special thanks to all of the gifters who came in tonight to gift. D'Angelo Jones, NorCal, me, Classy Woman, Commodore, Moon Knight, Queen Amanda, Amy, OG Lucky, Bebe, Scottish King, Johnny Nash. We see you. Thank you for coming in and supporting the program tonight. And also to my awesome bouncers, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us as well tonight. We will see you back here next week, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 3 new guests, and I'm very excited. Check out our Instagram. My Instagram, hit my profile, hit my Instagram for who's going to be the guests on the show. And if you're interested in being on the show yourself, because you have a meow and you want to be on the show, I want you to be on the show too. So please make sure you hit Emoji J down here in the comments, bloop, right here. Hit him with a message on Instagram or hit me with a message inside my chat, and I will definitely relay that message so that we can see your meow. Hello? I'm about that meow life. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you have a blessed night. Be kind to somebody, even if they don't deserve it. And I am specifically talking about me. No, bye me. I'm leaving.